to do an update on this slightly altered frock. I showed you the jacket with this. Now this is the dress that goes underneath the jacket, and it actually reminded me of a sari review that I did quite a while back. It was this similar kind of fabric that they'd used on the sari. Now if I do locate that somewhere, then I have got this color net, and I will try and design something similar to this. No promise as to when, but I'm going to give you the little bit of the pros and cons of buying outfits like this. Now this particular outfit has been bought in a sale, and it's actually priced at £425, and this was actually a sale price. It's by here Ultimate Fashion, and so a three-layered frock, silk with brocade type of a fabric, floral, and then with net overlined, and it's been trimmed off with a very heavy lace. Now the disappointing thing with this outfit was it's decently stitched. It was slightly wide for the particular customer. I don't know what size this was. This is a 40, size 40. Okay, the jacket was quite tight, but what they'd gone and done was they'd not proportioned it right, where the sleeves were far too wide. And the other disappointing thing in this was that on the inside of this there was no overlocking, and that's such a shame for such a high price garment not to be finished off in that way. So what I've had to do is overlock all the inside edges on this. So this was fairly easy to fix, because even though the inner layers are stitched separately, so in order to tighten the dress portion I had to do it on the panels instead of obviously a very easy seam on the inside of the waistline. So I had to slightly take in the panels on the outside, and on the inner lining I had to place in darts, because that's not layered, that's just a straight cut. So this is the dress underneath the jacket. Now the jacket on top is a very fancy full on work, and the beadwork on this is just absolutely it weighs a ton. It's proper stonework, and it's a straight kameez type of a dress that goes on top of the frock with long splits. Okay, so it's been finished off really nicely, stitched nicely. The stonework on this has not been glued on, but it's actually been sewn on. So I was very impressed by that, because I've seen some very expensive wedding attire, lehengas and so on, and in most cases these are just glued on, where when you pick up the garment the glue tends to wear off, and you get a lot of the hello, yeah.
Where's the prom?
The prom is inside, but I'm gonna have to take it for you in a bit. Okay, shall I introduce Yahya to everyone? Well, after I've done the video I will introduce Yahya to everyone. Hello Yahya. Okay, so yes, it was very beautifully done. It's extremely heavy, and I can actually understand the reason why this is priced so high. It is unique, and these type of stones, the crystal stones, are quite expensive to use as well, because I have purchased these individually as well, and the cost of these is quite high. Okay, so I had to take this in slightly, and I used a zip foot to narrow it down. Also the sleeves, I took away a lot of the beading, and then I had to tighten the sleeves quite considerably, and also took away slight bit of the beads in straight lines, and then gone and did darts at the back. So it's very important to actually unpick the beads before darting and so on, because if these beads get trapped underneath your foot, they will not only break your needle, but they will tear a hole through the fabric. So it's very important to mark out where you're going to do the darts, and then clearly pick off the sequins, the beads, the stones before going on to the sewing. My advice on purchasing suits like this, if you're buying a suit like this for any special occasion, then pre-prepare in advance and buy from a trusted retailer. If there's someone that you know that has been selling these for... Shh, go outside. if they've been selling, if it's a reputable shop that has been selling and you're a regular to that shop and it's not at too far of a distance, then that would be my suggestion. Because if you have any problem, you're buying a £425 outfit and then you take it home and you notice that there's flaws with the outfit, it doesn't hang right, or something's wrong with it, then you buy it from a distant place, you're going to have a lot of problems taking it back. Whereas if it's local, you can generally, it's not always possible to try everything out and to get the full feel of what you're buying the outfit for. So invest wisely. Invest not when I say invest wisely, I say invest wisely according to your time, because time is money, and when you spend so much time, so much money on something, but you've actually wasted a day and gone out and purchased something which then find out that it's not adequate, or there's something wrong. I mean, even in this particular case, now they've had to spend additional money on getting all these alterations and so on done. I've had to tighten it, I've had to overlock it, and in often many of the cases you have to shorten these as well. So make sure you take plenty of time when you go to buy outfit like this, and pre-trial them. Have a mindset on exactly what you are looking for before you go ahead and make that trip to an out of town, or perhaps do it in two goes. Go and have a look, eye everything, and then go back home and make a clear plan on what you want, what you're looking for. Make a list of the do's and don'ts, and go back to the shop and trial it out. And obviously don't leave too much of a time between your first and second visit, otherwise you're gonna have the shopkeeper maybe running out. I don't sell any of these garments. My experience is through working with doing alterations to many garments, coming across a lot of these garments, because I have been in situations where I've known shopkeepers who've retailed these, or customers who've actually bought them in often for amendments and so on. And it's not everybody that you can actually trust with amendments like this, because a majority of the time you take it to the auntie down the road, she's going to do a job on it, but she's going to do what she is capable of, and unless you take it to a reputable person, you will end up getting your garment ruined. So advice would be to do your own homework, and just as you've spent a lot of money on the outfit, is to actually invest in spending a little bit more on the alterations, or putting your heart and soul into it yourself and doing the alterations yourself. So that's just one more hopefully satisfied customer. Lots of weddings on at the moment, so lots of wedding outfits that we're doing. Lots of reviews you will be seeing regularly on all the stuff that's coming in latest, and all the little alterations and so on that I'm being bombarded with. Now generally I like to say no. One of the reasons why I take on challenges like this is so that I can video, and I can actually go on to show the viewers what's the latest in the market, and also how to go about fixing these little minor issues. There we are. A very expensive and exquisite outfit.